Hello and welcome to the Mindful Morning Mastery Workshop. I'm Stephen Parado, your guide, your teacher, and your student to some degree here. And I'm really excited to share all of this stuff with you because it's something that's dear to me. It's something that has literally changed my life, and many of these practices have saved my life. So I'm so excited to share all of this amazing stuff with you regarding mindful morning mastery. So you ready? Let's dive into it. The goal of this workshop is to help you create a simple, sustainable morning routine. That's the main goal, but this goal comes with a lot of side effects too, some great benefits to creating a simple, sustainable morning routine. You learn some indispensable tools like meditation and journaling. The benefits of those are just ridiculous too. And in doing this, in creating a simple, sustainable morning routine, you will boost your energy, boost your creativity, and your productivity, as well as minimizing stress and minimizing overwhelm. So, more of the good stuff, less of the quote unquote bad stuff. So, let's get further into this workshop here. Here's a great quote by Mike Murdoch. The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. This is why we're focusing on your morning routine. The importance of morning routines. Your life is a series of days. Everyone can agree on that. And you can maximize your life by maximizing your days. So it's taking your life and breaking it up into actionable pieces. And those are your days. And then how do you maximize your days? Start with morning routines. This is how you maximize your days. Therefore, you maximize your life by starting with morning routines. That's why they're so important. Your morning routine sets the tempo for the rest of your day. It builds momentum. So how you start your day is the momentum that you carry into the rest of your day. A lot of people just wake up frazzled and they go into work or they go into the rest of their day in this imbalanced state or in this stressful or distracted state. What we want to do is consciously set that tempo for our day in whatever way we want to. Maybe you want to make a peaceful day or have a productive day or have a creative day. Your morning routine is the key to this. Now think about this concept. What do athletes do before they spring into action? They set their feet, they balance, and then they explode. So think about a basketball player going to dunk. They set their feet, they balance, and then they explode upward to dunk the ball. So a morning routine is setting your feet so that you can jump and explode into your day. So that's one way to visualize a morning routine, setting your feet so you can explode into your day. And morning routines need to be simple and effective, because if it's overwhelming or if it takes too long, you won't do it. So if it's too much work, you won't do it every day. It's as simple as that. And consistency is the key to success. So that's why they need to be simple and effective. So consistency. Consistency leads to mastery in anything and success in anything. Think about business, health, art, sports, any skill. Consistency creates mastery and success in any aspect of life. So that's what we want to do with your morning routine. Not only with implementing the morning routine, but including things in your morning routine that builds that consistency that leads to mastery and success in all aspects of life. Consistency and greatness. Think about it. Great athletes become great athletes because of years of practicing every day. Great writers become great writers because of years of practicing writing every day. Great entrepreneurs become great entrepreneurs because of years of working towards their goals every day. Do you see the common theme here? It's consistency. Greatness is a result of consistency. It's consistent daily practices. And here's a cool concept that will probably change your life and the way you do things. Systems versus goals. So without a daily practice, a goal is just a dream. It becomes this dream that's on the horizon, this thing that's not quite reachable. But with a system, then you create a daily practice that brings you in the direction of your goals. That daily system brings you towards your goals. So that's what we're doing by creating a morning routine. All right, here's another analogy for you. If you're driving to the Eiffel Tower, do you drive while staring at the Eiffel Tower the whole time? No, of course not. If you do that, if you're focused on your destination while trying to drive, like seeing it in the distance, you're probably going to crash. So what you do is you know the direction you're heading in, but you focus on the road in front of you. That's how you get there. So again, this is what we're doing with morning routines. We have a goal, we have a direction we're heading in, but we focus on the road in front of us, and that brings us towards that goal. And here's the advantages of systems. Number one, it's actionable. You have a daily action, and it applies to achieving anything. Not only that, systems allow you to adapt as you go along. You can always change direction as you go. And the system becomes a lifestyle. And you grow through the process because the process itself makes you grow as a person. It makes you better. It makes you stronger. And systems create long-term progress and success. Think about any daily practice that creates long-term progress and success. And here are some examples of systems. They're really simple. It's just this daily practice. Writing for 20 minutes per day to achieve the goal of writing a book. Eating a healthy lunch every day to achieve the goal of losing 20 pounds. Working out 4 times per week to achieve the goal of building 10 pounds of muscle. So these systems are daily practices that bring you in the direction and towards your goals. Why this morning routine that I'm about to give you is so effective. It's simple, it's sustainable, it's customizable, and it can be done in as little as 10 minutes. That's why it's so effective. All right, so here it is. Here's the ultimate morning routine. This is the big picture overview of it. And it consists of 4 parts. So the first part, or the first phase, or the first step, whatever you want to call it, is meditation. And then we have body priming, which is just warming your body up. And then the third is hydration, hydrating your body after sleeping. And then the fourth step is journaling. And we're going to go into detail in each of these steps, and then I'll summarize it again at the end. So let's dive into these steps of the ultimate morning routine. And I'll just repeat it one more time to help you get it on a deeper level. Meditation, body priming, hydration, and journaling. All right, so let's get into the first step, meditation. Meditation is the most foundational practice. It makes everything else better. Literally, it makes everything else better. And meditation comes with a seemingly endless list of benefits. It's not just some woo-woo hippie stuff anymore. It's been studied so much, and the benefits are undeniable at this point. So here's the physical benefits of meditation. Improves energy levels, stress relief, anti-aging, increases immunity, improves breathing, reduces inflammatory disorders, reduces asthma, reduces premenstrual and menopausal syndrome, helps prevent arthritis, fibromyalgia, and even HIV. Those are just the physical benefits. All right, now mental benefits of meditation. Increases concentration, increases memory retention and recall, enhances cognitive skills, enhances creative thinking, enhances decision-making skills, enhances problem-solving skills, get better information processing, and it helps you ignore distractions. Now, the emotional benefits of meditation: increases self-awareness, increases happiness, reduces depression, reduces anxiety, reduces worry, less impulsive behavior, enhances self-esteem and self-acceptance, improves resilience against pain and adversity, increases optimism, helps prevent emotional eating and smoking, helps develop positive social connections, improves mood, and improves emotional intelligence. Now that's so many benefits, and that's not even all of them. That's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the benefits of meditation. And I've personally been meditating every day for about 5 years, and the results are crazy. Like, I feel like an upgraded person in every way because of a daily meditation practice. It literally enhances every aspect of life, and you've seen just some of the benefits here. And here's another cool thing about meditation. 90% of top performers interviewed on Tim Ferriss's podcast have a meditation practice. So these are people that are top performers in business, sports, art, all kinds of stuff. And they all have some kind of daily meditation practice, usually in the morning too. So again, it creates peak performance. It's not just for hippies and monks in the Himalayas anymore. Everyone is finding the benefit of meditation now. And meditation creates mindfulness. And what mindfulness is, it's present moment awareness. So think of meditation as the practice and mindfulness as the state. Present moment awareness. And this is the key to all change in life because it creates awareness. Awareness is the first step in creating any change. That's why it's the key to all change in life. And present moment awareness, mindfulness, caused by meditation, is the key to what we're all seeking. Because what we're all really seeking in life are things like love, peace, joy, bliss, fulfillment, serenity. That's what we're seeking. That's what we're all really chasing. We chase different things thinking they're going to give us those feelings, but this is really what we're chasing. And we realize through meditation, through mindfulness, that it's been here and now all along. That's like the big cosmic joke. Like everything we've been seeking has been here and now the whole time. It never left. It's always here. All right, now here's a simple 2-minute meditation practice. This is so easy. A caveman can do it. It's so easy, anyone can do it. This is a great introduction to meditation. A simple 2-minute meditation practice. So it's just 4 simple steps. Step 1, sit comfortably. Step 2, close your eyes. Step 3, take a few deep breaths. Take those deep breaths into your belly because this relaxes, it calms your mind and body. And then step number 4 is just observe your thoughts. Simply observe your thoughts. That's it. Just do this for 2 minutes. You can set a timer if you want. You can approximate 2 minutes. Don't worry about getting it down to the exact second of 2 minutes. Just do it for a couple minutes. It's really that simple because the key here is the consistency of it. Meditating for 2 hours once a month isn't nearly as effective as meditating for 2 minutes every day. When it's a daily practice, even when it's short, like 2 minutes, it's really, really, really effective. And that's when you start to see those benefits. And then you can increase your time as you become more of a master meditator. You can go for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And what I personally do is I don't even know how long I meditate for. I'll just, as soon as I wake up, I'll sit there, close my eyes, take some deep breaths, and observe my thoughts. And sometimes I'll meditate for around like 15 minutes. Sometimes it'll be more like 30, 35, 40 minutes. And I don't count the exact time or set a timer or anything. I just do it until I don't feel like it. So like I tune into my inner guidance system and I know when to stop that day. So that's how I do it. But start with this 2-minute meditation practice. It's really easy. Everyone has 2 minutes in their day to do it. And it's really simple. All you have to do is sit, close your eyes, take some deep breaths and observe your thoughts. Really simple, really effective. And then here's another routine for you. This might resonate with you too. This is another technique to meditate, and I call this the snooze time meditation. So this is if you wake up to an alarm clock and you have a snooze button on it. And this is another strategy to start meditating. So you wake up and you hit the snooze button of your alarm, and this becomes your meditation time. So as soon as you hit the snooze button, you sit up, close your eyes, take 7 deep breaths. I like the number 7. You take 7 deep breaths and you observe your thoughts. That's it. And you end the meditation when that snooze time expires. So the snooze time of your alarm becomes your meditation session. So this is a really cool meditation hack to start to introduce it as a daily routine. So see which one works for you. Maybe you like to do the 2-minute meditation, or maybe if you have an alarm with a snooze button, you do the snooze time meditation hack. So see which one resonates with you. You can try out both too. And here's a funny thing about meditation. Most people think they're doing it wrong in the beginning because the thoughts are constant. I remember I thought I was doing it wrong when I started meditating, because I would sit there and my mind would just go crazy. Like I would think about so many random things. I would think about the kid who like closed my locker on me when I was 13 years old. I would think about the most random things. My mind just never stopped. But this is what we're doing, is creating awareness of these mental patterns. So at first, all of these thought patterns are going to come to the surface, and it's going to seem like constant chatter. It's going to feel like you're doing it wrong. But if you keep sticking to it every day, you're going to notice that it has less of a hold on you, and that the thoughts become less constant and less neurotic. The patterns start fading away bit by bit as you just watch it. And there's nothing to do. You don't have to judge it. You don't have to have a strategy for snipping them out. All you have to do is simply watch them, observe the thoughts. That's it. That's all you have to do. And here's a note on observing your thoughts. So just observe without judgment. Again, there's nothing you really have to do. You just have to observe. And think about this perspective. You are the sky, and the thoughts are just clouds passing by. They're fleeting. They're temporary. They're like clouds. They just pass on by. So watch them, observe them as they pass on by. And after meditating consistently, you'll notice a bigger and bigger space between the thoughts. So in the beginning, it'll seem like continuous and crazy, but the more you do it, you'll notice a bigger space developing, this silence, this stillness between the thoughts, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that space will change your life, because this is the space of awareness. This is the space of inner peace, of love, of tranquility. And the more you get familiar with this space, the more you are a master of self. You create self-mastery in this space. Because when there's no space, when the thoughts are just continuous, constant, neurotic, then you're a slave to your thoughts, and you don't even know you're having all these thoughts, because that's all there is. But when you get familiar with this space, once you tune into this space, then you have awareness, and that's your key to self-mastery. And I'm practicing this right now as there's yard work going on outside, so I'm staying mindful and present even though that's going on while I'm recording this. So step number 2 in this morning process is body priming. So it's just simply moving your body. That's it. Body priming is a term coined by Tony Robbins, and I really like the sound of it. It's just simply moving your body. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It doesn't have to be long. Just move your body, even if it's just for a minute. That's it. And here's some ideas for body priming. It could be stretching. It could be yoga, dancing, shaking around, walking, light exercise, anything like that that just gets your body moving. Because what we want to do here is gently wake your body up and release the stagnation. That's it. So you just want to move your body, wake your body up gently, and release the stagnation from sleeping all night, from being still all night. And then the third step of the meditation routine, the mindful morning meditation, not meditation, the mindful morning routine is hydration. And this one's really simple too. Drink water with lemon or apple cider vinegar, or both if you want. And you want to drink at least like 16 ounces too. So you want to cleanse your system with some lemon water, at least 16 ounces of it. And what this does is cleanses and detoxifies your body. So anything that's been sitting in your body, you're like flushing it out. It's almost like taking an inner bath. You're cleansing and detoxifying when you do this. So remember to hydrate in the morning too. And then the last step of the mindful morning process is the journaling process. And journaling is such a potent tool. I can't speak highly enough about journaling. It's one of those things that has really changed my life. Journaling and meditation have absolutely shifted my life for the better. Journaling is so beneficial. It creates self-awareness unlike anything else I've ever come across. And it helps you achieve your goals. So it creates self-awareness because what you write down, you're able to objectively look at it. It's like putting your thoughts on paper in front of you. That allows you to really look at it like, wow, that's what's going on in my mind. It creates that objective perspective of your thoughts. And then also, writing is the bridge between the ethereal or spiritual world and the physical world. So when you're writing, you're bridging that gap between the spiritual and the physical world. Therefore, it's the first step towards manifesting something. It's the first step towards any goal that you want to achieve. So it's really powerful in those two ways, for self-expression and self-awareness, and then also for achieving what you really want and manifesting what you really want in life. So I could go on and on about journaling, but here's the process. The mindful morning journaling process. And it's just 6 steps. These are all really quick, but I like explaining the whole background of this so you really get why you're doing it, and you get the strategy behind it, and you get why it's so powerful. So it allows you to tune into the power of these simple steps. So the step 1 of the journaling process here is gratitude. Just writing 3 things that you're grateful for. That's it. And we're going to go into all of these steps in more detail too right now. So step 1 is gratitude, writing what you're grateful for. Step 2 is writing your priorities for the day. Step 3 is writing how your priorities and what kind of purpose your priorities connect to. And then step 4 is how you will leave your comfort zone. Step 5 is an affirmation for yourself for the day. And then step 6 is free writing. And we're going to jump into each one of these and break them down in more detail right now. So the first step is gratitude. Write 3 things that you're grateful for. Very simple, but this is a powerful, powerful practice. Writing what you're grateful for is so powerful. So the power of gratitude. Gratitude automatically makes you feel good. It really does. It feels so good when you really write down and feel what you're grateful for. And it's also the open door to abundance, because when you're feeling good and you're grateful for what you already have, you open the door for more abundance to come in. And I want to share with you something that I used to do with gratitude. When I was working a corporate job a few years ago that was like really unfulfilling to me, it felt like it was sucking my soul. But when I was there, like I knew I would transition out of it. But when I was there, I had one day specifically where I got into work and I just felt terrible. Like everything just felt wrong, and I felt drained, and I felt so out of place. So what I did was a gratitude practice. I took out a piece of paper and wrote everything that I was grateful for regarding my job. And guess what happened after I wrote that list of like 15 or 20 things? My energy completely shifted. I went from like complaining and feeling out of place and feeling drained and all that, and negative and angry and frustrated, all the negative emotions. I went from that to after writing 15 or 20 things that I was grateful for about my job, I was all like happy and my energy came back and my vibrance came back. It was amazing. And after I just did that, after that day, I was like really convinced because I experienced it directly, the power of gratitude. Gratitude is so powerful, and I experienced it directly that day. And this was before I even researched anything about it. I'm like, I just want to write down what I'm grateful for because I don't know any other way to address this. Like, I can't leave right now. I can't quit right now. I'm here. So, like, I did that quick gratitude practice, and that shifted my energy in a crazy, profound way. So, that's a cool little story for you guys about the power of gratitude. And here's some benefits of gratitude, and this is via Psychology Today. So gratitude opens the door to more relationships. It improves physical health. It improves psychological health. It enhances empathy and reduces aggression. It improves sleep. It improves self-esteem. It increases mental strength. And gratitude can be simple. It can be really, really simple. And most of the time when I'm writing what I'm grateful for, it's the simple things in life. So things like, here are some examples: a good sleep, birds chirping, health, family, friends, a tasty cup of coffee in the morning, having a place to live. These are all simple things, but it's amazing when you're grateful for the little things. The little things are actually the big things. And that's what's amazing. And when you really sit down and think about what am I grateful for? There's so much to be grateful for every day. And when you do this as a part of this routine in the morning, it shifts your energy. You start your day from a place of love, from a place of joy. And it's amazing. And you carry that with you. You carry that momentum of gratitude with you through the rest of your day. It's super powerful. And the next step of journaling is write your priorities. So write your work priority for the day and your personal priority for the day. And so prioritization. And let me elaborate first on work and personal priorities. So your work priority is the task related to your work that you want to focus on, the most important task that you want to focus on regarding your work. So it's really tapping into this prioritization, because a lot of people just get busy for the sake of being busy. They'll just do stupid things all day that don't really matter. So what we're doing with this process, with this journaling process, is getting in tune with what really matters and focusing on that. So it's taking your number one work priority for the day, writing that down. So then you focus on that most important task for the day. And then your personal priority. What's your number one personal priority for the day? And really focusing on that. So the work one, it's whatever task is most important at work, and your personal one is whatever is most important in your personal life. Maybe it's going out to dinner with your partner, with your husband or wife. Maybe it's just spending quality time with that person. Maybe it's spending or investing time, as I like to say, investing time with your children. Maybe it's taking some time out to yourself to take a walk outside. It could be anything, whatever you want your personal priority that day to be. All right, so now more about prioritization. Prioritization helps you focus on what's really important. This is crucial. Focus on what's really important. So you're deciding what's really important in your life, in your day, and focusing on that, because most people waste time on things that don't really matter, and we don't want to do that. I don't know about you, but I don't want to waste my time on things that don't really matter. I don't want to be busy and stressed out for the sake of being busy. I want to focus on what really matters in life. And then by writing these down, by writing down your priorities, you're committing to these priorities, because the act of writing is a commitment. So you're committing to focus on the most important things. So this inherently helps your productivity. It makes you more productive. All right, and then you're going to write how each priority connects to your higher purpose. So you're going to write the higher purpose that your work priority connects to, and the higher purpose that your personal priority connects to. And purpose is a big topic. Let me take a sip of water before I go into this because this is big for me. Oh, I could talk about purpose all day. I could do a whole workshop on purpose too. So, purpose. Having a purpose, it inspires you every day. It's really what gets you out of bed in the morning, what motivates you every single day. It's your purpose for living. And your purpose is infused in everything you do. And when you have a deep sense of purpose, people feel it, and it's magnetic. So your purpose is what inspires you every day. It's what keeps you going in life. And we're going to talk more about purpose right now with 20 questions to reveal your life's purpose. So here are these questions that I developed because I used to ask myself these all the time, and I still do on a daily basis. I'll contemplate some of these questions, but these questions helped me really get in tune with my purpose, with why I'm on this planet, with why am I here? Who am I? What am I doing with my life? Those kind of questions. So if you really think about these, contemplate them, write them down, write down your answers to these. It'll help you get in tune with your life's purpose. And when you have a purpose in life, that's what inspires you every day. That's what keeps you going. That's what infuses everything you do with that purpose. That's how you create an impact on the world. That's how you embody that lighthouse. You shine and you help others shine in that process, and you help others navigate their path as a result. So, life purpose. Here are 20 questions to ask yourself and answer related to your life's purpose. And I'm going to have a separate PDF document that you can download so you can have access to this and write it down on your own time. So, number one, what gives you energy? What energizes you? 2 is piggybacking off the first one, what excites you? So instead of what's your favorite subject or something like that, what excites you? Even asking yourself what you're passionate about, it's kind of vague, but what excites you? What kind of topic, when you read about it or talk about it or hear about it, it excites you, it energizes you? What excites you? And then what kind of ideas come to you in the shower? What kind of things do people ask you about? What topics do people ask you about? What kind of conversations do you have with those closest to you? What do you do with your free time? What topics do you love reading about? What recurring dreams do you have? What are the themes in your recurring dreams? Nice rhyme. During which experiences of your life have you felt most alive? What unique interests or abilities did you have as a child? What would you be doing if money were no object? So if money weren't a limitation at all, what would you be doing with your life? What would you be doing on a daily basis? And what would you be doing if you didn't care at all about what other people think? What's on your bucket list? What topics can you blend together to create your own unique niche? Maybe you like video games and fitness, so you create a gamifying fitness niche. Just an idea. If you were to write a 1 to 2 sentence about me describing the best version of yourself, what would it be? What causes do you strongly believe in or connect with? What activities make you lose track of time? If you had to teach something, what would you teach? What challenges have you overcome in your life? And the last question, a simple but good one. What makes you smile? So all these will guide you towards your life's purpose. And your purpose doesn't have to be fixed or super specific either. So don't get too hung up on it being something that you have to hold on to forever, or for it to be something that's really specific. Just let it come. Let this general idea come, because it's really more about the feeling behind it. So it's that feeling that inspires you to do what you're doing every day, to have that career that is aligned with your purpose, to go into those projects that are aligned with your purpose, to live in a way that's aligned with your purpose. It's this feeling. So your purpose is your deeper reason for living. Again, don't get hung up on it being fixed or really specific. It's your deeper reason for living. It could be very general too. And it's what you want to create with your life. Think of your life as a piece of art. What do you want to create with your life? And allow your purpose to evolve as you evolve. So it might change as you change. So allow that to happen too. Again, it doesn't have to be fixed or too specific. So here's an example, my own example, my purpose. So my purpose is summarized in this statement up here: sparking the divine brilliance within millions of people. That's my purpose. It's pretty general, but it's a purpose that I really feel. And this purpose, sparking the divine brilliance within millions of people, it can take on many forms. So the forms it's taking on right now are writing, creating videos, creating workshops and courses like this, and even small things like holding the door open for someone, things like that, little things in daily life like holding the door open for someone, that helps spark the divine brilliance within millions of people. So don't forget the small stuff too. So I have that purpose, and then the forms or the way that my purpose gets expressed. So this is an example that you can use to help develop your own. And then the next step of the journaling process is writing how you will leave your comfort zone today. So here's one of my favorite quotes ever by Neil Donald Walsh: "Life begins at the end of your comfort zone." Comfort zones. So even doing little things every day that will get you out of your comfort zone will transform your life. And that's what we're aiming towards. It doesn't have to be something crazy every day. You don't have to go skydiving or bungee jumping every day. Even doing little things every day that get you out of your comfort zone, that creates powerful transformation long term. And this also creates growth and awesome experiences in your life. Because when you're doing these little things every day to get out of your comfort zone, you're going to grow as a person. And then you're going to create more awesome experiences in your life too. So here are some examples of getting out of your comfort zone. Taking a new route to work, saying hi to someone on the street, going to a new place for lunch, starting a personal brand, starting to write a book, having a conversation with someone you see a lot but never really talk to. Maybe it's like the barista at the coffee shop you usually go to, something like that. Buy a gym membership, cook a new dish for dinner, play a game with your family, play a new game with them. So those are some examples of getting out of your comfort zone. Again, they don't have to be anything too big or crazy. Usually it's just the simple things every day. And this creates growth and it creates awesome experiences in life. And then the next step of the journaling process is writing your affirmation for the day. The power of affirmations. Affirmations literally reprogram your mind, because our mind works like, it's like programming a computer. That's how the mind works. We get programmed from the ages of 0 to 7 and beyond. But like 0 to 7 is your core programming. You're basically a sponge during those first 7 years of your life. So all you're doing is inheriting these programs, these beliefs of how to operate in the world. Because we need to do that. We need to have beliefs and programs to allow us to operate in the world. So that's the purpose behind it. But we often pick up these limiting beliefs during that time period too, and then beyond. So with what you're doing with affirmations is reprogramming your mind with things that you actually want. So you're embodying the beliefs that you want. You're creating the life that you want with affirmations. And I like the gardening metaphor. So with affirmations, you're planting seeds that will grow little by little. It's like the you reap what you sow type deal. So think of your conscious mind as the planter of seeds, and your subconscious mind is the garden. So you're planting seeds that you actually want that grow in your subconscious mind. And our lives are 90% run on our subconscious mind. That's like our default pattern, 90% of the time. So you're planting that, and then your subconscious mind is growing with the things that you actually do want. So you're planting one seed at a time and growing that garden that you actually want little by little, that garden of your life, that garden of your mind. And of course, as a result of your mind, your life. That's what you're creating out of it. And here's another cool thing. Everything you say after I am is an act of creation. So it really gets you in tune with this. Whenever you say I am, whatever you say after that, it's an act of creation. So with affirmations, we're creating these acts of creation, but consciously and for what we actually want in life, instead of those default patterns like people who complain or they downplay themselves or they criticize others, and they often do this unconsciously. What we're doing is consciously programming ourselves for the better, consciously programming ourselves for more love in our lives, to be the better versions of ourselves, for more abundance, all that, everything that we want to become and everything that we want in our lives. And here's the formula for affirmations. So they should be present tense. So I am, not in the past or the future, because you're embodying it now. And now is really all that exists. So you're using the present tense. I am, whatever, whatever your affirmation is going to be. So present tense and positive. So you want to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. So focus on what you want. All right, keep it present, positive. Focus on what you want. That's crucial because energy flows where attention goes. So you want to focus on what you want. You don't want to say, I am getting rid of my bad habit. Just as an example off the top of my head. You don't want to say, I am getting rid of my bad habit. You're saying, I am embodying this new habit. So that's a general example. And then also with affirmations, you want to visualize and feel it. So really feel it when you say it. This embodies it. This helps you embody it. And it makes it more powerful and it locks it in. So you don't just want to say it like in a monotone voice. You want to visualize and feel it. Feel those affirmations because this locks it into your being when you really feel it. So here are some ideas for affirmations. Some qualities that you want to embody. Something you want to achieve. Something you want in your life. Ways to embody the best version of yourself. And experiences you want more of. So those are some ideas for you. And here are some examples of affirmations. And as you can see, some of them are pretty specific and some of them are general. So they could be as general or specific as you want. So I am in an amazing, healthy relationship with my soulmate. I am so happy and grateful that I am earning $10,000 per month. I am worthy. I am in flow state. I embody love. I am abundant in every way. So those are just some ideas for you. And you could search online for affirmations too regarding almost any topic and you'll see a whole list of them. So feel free to search online for affirmations and for more ideas for affirmations too that could spark some for you. And the last part of the journaling process is free writing. And I love this practice. What is free writing? It's just writing without judgment or overanalyzing what comes out. Just writing, just flowing with it. And why free writing is great. It helps you flow. It increases your creativity. It hones your intuition because you're letting your intuition flow through without the blocks of your ego mind. And hinting at what I just said, it gets you out of your analytical mind and increases your intuition because you're getting out of that analytical mind. And it's fun. It's really fun to free write. And also it facilitates more journaling. So it can facilitate a deeper journaling process and create some real aha moments for you. So here are some tips to get you started, especially if you've never done any free writing before. These are some writing prompts that will help you get started, that will help begin that flow for you. So here are the ideas. Start writing about your surroundings. Maybe you're in a coffee shop. Maybe you see a painting next to you. Maybe you're at home and you like the color of your wall. I don't know. Anything. Start writing about your surroundings. That's a really good way to just get it started. Also, start with a cool word. Whatever like your favorite word is, or any cool word is a good place to start. Start with how you feel. How do you feel today? How do you feel right now in this moment? Start with that and then flow from there. Write about your day yesterday. Write about a moment in your life, maybe during childhood or something like that, and then flow from there. Write about something you're passionate about. Write about one of the life purpose questions, maybe your answer to one of those life purpose questions, and then again, flow from there. So these are all prompts to get you started, and this initiates that flow that comes. All right, so here's a refresher on the journaling process. Gratitude, write down 3 things you're grateful for. And then priorities, write down your work priority and your personal priority. And then the higher purpose that your priorities connect to. So the higher purpose that your work priority connects to, and the higher purpose that your personal priority connects to. And then how you will leave your comfort zone. And step 5, affirmation, your daily affirmation. Step 6, free writing. That's the journaling process for you. And here's some implementation methods for this whole mindful morning routine. So I created a beginner implementation method, an intermediate implementation method, and an advanced implementation method. So implementation of this mindful morning routine for beginners. Just 1 minute of meditation, and you can do the 2-minute practice too, but let's just say 1 minute of meditation. 1 minute of body priming, moving your body, hydrate, and then do the journaling process. That's it. Really simple. Like you could do this in 10 minutes or less. All right, implementation for intermediates. 5 to 20 minutes of meditation. 5 to 20 minutes of body priming, of moving your body. Hydrate, and then the journaling process. And then implementation for advanced people. So maybe your own meditation practice for 5 or more minutes. Your own body priming routine for 5 or more minutes. Hydrate, and then go through the journaling process. Journal. And then maybe the journaling process might spark something more for you, so maybe you'll do some extra journaling on top of that. So that's an idea of how to implement this if you're a more advanced person with all of this stuff, more advanced with meditation and personal development and all that. And then here's a refresher of the ultimate morning routine, this mindful morning routine. So step 1, meditation. Step 2, body priming, move your body. Step 3, hydration. And step 4, journaling. That's it. And we went into all of those in great detail. So meditation, body priming, hydration, journaling. That's the ultimate morning routine. And the journaling process, again, just so you don't forget it. Step 1, gratitude. Step 2, priorities. Step 3, how priorities connect with your higher purpose, the higher purpose associated with those priorities. Step 4, how you will leave your comfort zone. Step 5, your daily affirmation. And step 6, free writing. Now, it's time for you to apply. All this information doesn't really mean much if you're not applying it. So I challenge you, I invite you to start applying this tomorrow. Even today, if you really want. But start applying this as soon as possible. So look at this video again, watch this again, go through the other resources that I put here and implement them. Go through the implementation for beginners. If you're a beginner, look at that. Or if you're intermediate, you can do that implementation or the advanced one. Just implement this system, implement this mindful morning routine as soon as possible. So preferably tomorrow, start applying this in your life. And there's no excuses. It's simple, it's effective. You can do it in as little as 10 minutes if you want. So my invitation for you is to start applying this now and notice how it changes your life as you do it. And thank you so much for watching this. Thank you so much for just giving me your undivided attention here. I love being of service. I love sharing this stuff. As you could probably tell, I got really passionate in so many places of this. I just want to, like I said during this, spark the divine brilliance within millions of people. So I hope I sparked something for you, and I'm so grateful to be of service. So thank you so much. Sending you love and blessings. And again, thank you.